We're here with Coach Kevin and the men's soccer team. Coach, tell us about the spring.
Another wonderful spring season for us. I believe we were 5-0-2. That's another undefeated spring season for us. It's wonderful to get into that habit of winning games and being really hard to beat. It's a spring season, a bit different than previous spring seasons. We returned 23 players, brought 2 players in at Christmas, and unfortunately, as always, college soccer, we graduated on 3 seniors. But as a result, in the locker room from the first day of the winter season, we had 25 players in there. So it gave us a chance to really get to work with a core group of players who will be returning next year in the fall, and obviously a core group of players who also contributed to one of our most successful seasons ever in the fall of the year before. So key things we wanted to work on. There was some great work done in the winter season. Coach Kyle, Coach Jason, Coach Sean really got to work on the players' individual performance, the technical aspect to their game. Sean was great in the weight room and the conditioning, trying to improve that athletic personality of every single player, helping to correct muscle imbalances. And Jason and Kyle were great on the field, doing individual sessions for the players in relation to their strengths, what they needed to work on, and also the position they played. So the winter season was great. We got lots of great work in there, and as we came into the spring season, we started playing. Again, there was some incredible performance from us. So it was really pleasing for us because we got 25 players who we got to work with, and we really got to make some giant leaps and strides this spring.
Excellent. Any notable individual or team performances?
Yes, I think to start the spring it was hitting the ground running again. We hadn't played as always for about to start the spring for about 3 months. So I think the players went into it assuming we'd hit the same level we did in the fall, but that's not the way it works. You have to push, and you have to get back to those levels. You never really stay the same. So it took us a few games to really find our feet again and find that style we want here, that vertical soccer, playing between the lines, that technical tempo we want the players to play at. That took us a few games to get it going, but definitely the game against the Charlotte Independents, it was great to welcome the new pro team here in Charlotte. We had a great crowd out in the stadium. We lost a goal early, but really came back and took control of the game for long spells. Scored a great goal from Malcolm Stewart, pleasing for him to get his first goal. And then Kyle Parker scored the winning goal for us in the last minute to win 2-1. And also probably the high point game stands out for us. That was in the first 30 minutes, a bit back and forth. They're a very good team, but then we really took control of the game. Brett Bronico had a standout performance with 3 goals, and Hans Honer scored. And we won 4-0, perhaps could have maybe scored 1 or 2 more goals. So those were 2 great team performances. In terms of individuals, I think the usual suspects who've been doing great here for the last few years managed to, like I said, as the season went on, we were playing our best soccer by the end. But I think Zavonte Wilson, Matej Dekovic, Max Rodriguez found a new maturity and new consistency to their performance through the spring. So that was pleasing for us to see. And we approached the spring season here very seriously, Charlotte. I always think that the spring is where you really find that individual improvement, where the players really get to improve in all aspects of their game, all facets. And then as a team, you really get to spend a lot of time on the training field together, working through themes, your identity. Like I said, that vertical soccer, playing quickly forward, through the lines, finding people on the half turn. Also, that tempo we want to play at is technical. You've got to be able to really proficient technical player to play at the tempo we want to play at. So we really got to reinforce that with the guys, which was fantastic. And we're looking forward to the full season. Obviously, the guys go away now for a few months. And a few of them have been invited into MLS training for weeks throughout the season, which will be a wonderful experience for them. Also gets them a look at the next level, which will be great for them to bring that experience back to the team for the fall, and hopefully take us on. We've had some wonderful years here in the past few seasons at Charlotte, but we're looking always hungry for more, always wanting more. And I think that's the key for us as we come back in the fall. We want the players to come back hungry, determined, and almost a little bit fear in their belly that it might not happen, and we've got to go and seize the moment and take it. So that's what we're looking for.